All right, Brett, thank you so much. And Inspector Millerov, let's just get started with talking about what can you talk about with the causes, possible causes of the fires that have happened here in Meridian Township?
Um, all the causes that we know of thus far have all been accidental in nature. They've kind of ranged from some improperly discarded fireplace ashes to some electrical problems. Uh, One may have been a human element error type situation, but all of them accidental.
How do you typically go about inspecting and investigating possible causes of the fire?
There's a lot of things that go into investigation. It starts as early as possible, even technically, you could say it starts before the call happens, in which we look at the residence or the building and see what's been going on there. Is it under construction? Is it a tenant or an apartment complex that we've had issues with, and what kind of issues with? Code violations, violations where we've had children playing with matches and things like that. We look at those kinds of things first, and then we go into, with witness statements, trying to find out, okay, where did you see the fire first? Where did what were you doing when the fire broke out? What were you doing just before the fire broke out? And then there's the actual physical examination of the scene, where we go in and we actually look to see, okay, where's my area that looks the lowest point of burning? Because typically fire always burns up and outward. And there are a couple of exceptions to the rule. But basically, we will go through a structure room by room and see, okay, where did the fire come from? Was the fire here? Where did it come from? And did it start here? And once we find our point of origin, then we can go from there going, okay, well, this is where my fire started. What was here? What should have been here? What's not here that should have been here? What are my processes involved? Is it a furnace, something heating, something cooling? What is involved with where the origin is that could potentially start a fire? And then we go and eliminate ignition sources from there, trying to narrow it down to one single cause.
Fire Inspector Tavis Millerov, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
And one of the fires that Meridian Township was investigating happened while a family was away for vacation in Florida, but their friend decided to rally the community in their time of need.